Chapter 5: The Academy. Oliver point of view. After finally stepping out of the cargo plane, Oliver and the others stared out the truck's window. What unfolded before them was breathtaking, a massive ocean stretching endlessly, broken only by 9 distinct islands. Each island was a world of its own. One was wrapped in towering emerald forests. Another shone with skyscrapers made of steel and glass. Each island held a different biome, as if the entire planet's ecosystems had been condensed into a single archipelago. As their convoy of trucks descended toward one of the far-right islands, they moved into a clearing between colossal trees. Even though the truck had stopped, the doors remained locked. Through the window, they saw other transports unloading recruits. Suddenly, the door hissed open. A stern soldier stood there, a holographic screen floating beside him. He scanned it, then looked at them sharply. "Alan, Isabella, and Oliver," he said. "Proceed to the center of the clearing and line up with the other recruits. Further instructions will follow." He paused, eyes narrowing at Alan. "And don't even think about escaping. We've already retrieved dozens who got lost in the jungle or almost drowned in the sea." Alan's brief glance toward the forest made it clear the warning hit home. Stepping out, Oliver was struck by the scale around him. Hundreds of trucks filled the clearing. Thousands of recruits stood in lines, some excited, some overwhelmed. Their small group of 3 suddenly felt strange and out of place. In the center, lines of students faced a stage crowded with high-ranking officials. Medals shimmered on their chests. The atmosphere buzzed with tension. Attention. The word exploded across the clearing. Conversations died instantly. At the front stood an officer whose weathered uniform showed years of battle. On his chest was a steel emblem, a sword encircled by outstretched wings. "Recruits," he began. "I am Major 5, commanding officer of this installation. You are now standing on Training Base 09 of the New Earth Army." He let the word settle. "Millions of young men and women from across the globe, and beyond, will train over the next 3 months. Our mission is to mold you into soldiers, officers, and rangers worthy of New Earth." Oliver looked around. Some recruits appeared unfazed, likely from influential families. Others were visibly overwhelmed. Isabella listened with shining eyes. Oliver felt disconnected, unsure how to feel amid the grandeur. Major 5 continued. "Discipline, loyalty, and excellence are not suggestions. They are the pillars of this academy. Fail them, and your time here will be unpleasant." A ripple of murmurs spread, immediately silenced by his glare. "Before you are taken to your quarters," he announced, "you will undergo a selection process. Those who pass will remain. Those who fail will be sent to soldier school, to learn how to dig trenches." Whispers spread as he continued. "Your performance will determine your training and future position. At the end of 3 months, you will receive your citizen cards. The top performers may qualify for the Ranger Academy. But only 1 in 10,000 will earn that chance." The weight of his words hung in the air. Major 5 stepped down. Another officer took his place. "Form lines behind the officers. Follow the one you choose." Oliver, Isabella, and Alan chose the same line. Their officer was easy to spot, an older man with a white beard, and limbs replaced with advanced robotic prosthetics humming softly. He turned and led them through the academy grounds. They marched past towering facilities, holographic ranges, and sparring arenas. Drones buzzed overhead. After several minutes, they reached a massive warehouse made of dark alloy panels. The officer stopped and faced them. His natural eye and cybernetic eye scanned every recruit. "You will undergo 4 tests," he said. "Strength, endurance, agility, energy. Your results will determine whether you enter the 1st Battalion or the 2nd. He led them into a side chamber. "For your first test, we measure agility. Step into this room one at a time. Avoid the projectiles for as long as possible. Each minute, the speed and number will increase. No one asked questions. First in line. Enter." The first recruit stepped in. The others gathered at a large observation window. Inside, the chamber glowed with eerie neon light. A marked spotlight at the center. First test starting in 3, 2, 1. Level 1 started. A siren blared. 2 turrets rose from hidden panels and locked onto the recruit. They fired. Black spheres shot across the room. He dove clumsily aside as they bounced off walls and floor. Level 2 started. The rate of fire increased. Spheres ricocheted unpredictably. The recruit's movements grew frantic. Level 3 started. More speed. More projectiles. He dodged one, but missed another. A sphere slammed into his stomach, knocking him to the floor. He groaned, then vomited. Test completed. Evaluating, agility grade, pawn. The recruit staggered out, face pale. Move quickly, the officer ordered. We have dozens waiting. This is the standard you must surpass. Surviving is not enough. One by one, recruits stepped in. One by one, they were battered, bruised, or shaken. Few passed level 3. Finally, Oliver's turn arrived. He stepped inside. The air was cool and metallic. The room felt darker than it looked. He stood at the center mark. His heartbeat thudded in his ears. Tension built in his shoulders, but beneath it burned a small spark of determination. He took a deep breath. First challenge starting in 3, everything slowed. 2, his muscles tensed. 1, the world narrowed to focus. Level 1 started. Chapter complete. Like, comment and subscribe for more.